Hey everyone, it's Chris and Charlie behind the camera here with Daily Motor, and today we've got something a little bit different. We're going to unbox and review this MeGear Skysword 2 portable EV level 2 charger. This is something a little bit different for me because I'm not necessarily an EV enthusiast, but I do like my good EV like this here Genesis GV60. So right now we are currently at my girlfriend's house and we're going to see how hard it is, or how easy it is rather, to go ahead and install temporarily this level 2 charger.
Yeah, and this would be the type of charger that you might keep in the back of your car. Situation like this where we have this Genesis GV60, but it doesn't have a level 2 charger on it. So even though this new construction house has a what you call NEMA 1450 plug here, it's what a lot of people recognize as something like a dryer plug. It came installed in the house, but the car doesn't actually have a level 2 charger supplied with it.
It does not. It only has this with a regular wall outlet.
Yeah.
And I really like the idea of this because I stay at multiple different places. You know, I stay here, stay back at my other house. I stay sometimes at the garage. You know, I'm always editing somewhere different or sleeping or whatever. So I like the idea of having a level 2 charger that I can, you know, easily take with me. Not something like a big kind of cumbersome charger that you kind of have to install permanently at your house. So I like the idea of this. I'm curious to see how easy it is.
Yeah, and this MeGear option is definitely more on the affordable side. This one's about $180 on Amazon, depending on the day in which you watch this video and click the link. And you might want to spend a little bit more on something that is going to be permanently mounted and going to supply regular day in and day out power for you. But if you just need something quick and easy, this might fit the bill.
Yeah.
This is how it comes to us.
Yeah, so we haven't touched this at all yet. This is raw first impressions. So it comes in a carrying case, which is nice.
Yeah, even some handles there.
Soft carrying case with some handles. Get the box out of here.
Of course, everyone's going to be opening it up and unboxing it in the mini frunk of their GV60.
Yes, exactly. Well, we got to try out some things here.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll unzip.
See some documentation.
We got some papers here. Here's what it looks like. User manual. Okay, and we've got some major packaging going on. Appreciate that. Charlie, what is that?
That seems to be if you did want to mount a holder, like a.
I see.
Yeah, so if you wanted to use your temporary charger in more of a permanent setup.
I see. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and pull it out. Here it is. Hold it like a baby. It's super light.
Yeah, much less cumbersome than our Grizzly chargers that we use regularly.
Right.
And is the box empty now? Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, so there's your carrying case.
Carrying case.
Throw the stuff back in here. And we'll take off this wrapping. You can see we have our outlet here, or our plug rather.
Yep, and if you are buying something from MeGear online there, you are going to have to make sure you get the right plug. They do have some options for just normal wall style outlets and different kind of 240 volt. The world of EV charging, level 2 plugs and everything is a bit wonky, and for someone like Chris who just needs a product to work, he kind of had to touch base with me and be like, all right, what exactly type of charger do we need for this plug? So if you need any help, you can reach out to MeGear, really. They'll probably hook you up. If you send them a photo of what kind of charger plug you have, they'll get you the right charger. Looks like we have some tape.
Yeah, nicely packaged, pretty easy. You don't really need anything to cut the stuff off, which is nice, though it does static to you. Okay, so let's go ahead and move over to the wall. Let's see how this goes. The actual charger itself comes with some Velcro, so it'll help you store it in your carrying case that we showed you a little bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got a cover here for our plug, and should be good to go.
Yeah, let's try it out. Now, have you used this plug before?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know it works.
I have used it with, well, they have mounted it upside down, kind of, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. This isn't every charger that I've plugged in here has sat like this. This isn't this thing's fault.
Right.
They're all like that. So. Okay, so we'll carefully set that down. Open up our charge door here on the GV60.
That's a power charge door. I like that.
Yep. Got a cover here.
Impressions.
Yep. Rubber charger. This button here will release that. Okay. Let's flip this over and see if we're given any sort of
Yeah, we
Yep,
do have
okay.
a
We've
green
got a
light.
green power light.
No
Okay.
faults. That's
No
good.
faults. Position that so we can see it. And we'll plug it in. And you should get an audible confirmation from the car. There it is. Okay, well, let's take a look here at this again and see if we've gotten anything different. No faults, charging.
There it is.
Cool.
All right, so now let's take a step into the car and take a look at our charging rate. If I have any complaints so far about this MeGear charger, it's just that it doesn't charge that quickly. And now with portable chargers being more lightweight like this, you're not going to see the same power supported as maybe a permanently fixed mounted system. So this one actually maxes out at 3.8 kilowatts,
Yep.
quite a bit lower than the charge.
And you can see that displayed here in the car. You can see that on the cluster, 3.8 kilowatts. Right now the car is at 67%. It's going to take it 8 hours to get up to 100. So this is still a good option for your EV. I mean, it's still something that's going to get most cars up to a full charge overnight. It's not going to charge quite as fast as a fixed option that you would, mount into your garage. But for something that's portable, I mean,
yeah,
it's better than just plugging into the wall outlet, which is what I've been doing with this car for the past couple of days, and it's been gaining like 4% overnight.
Yeah, this is going to provide you a much better option, much lighter weight, and at not a high cost. So admittedly, this is our first time using it. We can't really attest to anything like longevity with a charger like this, but some people would rather go with something simpler, kind of get it in 2 days off Amazon sort of deal.
Yeah.
Some people would rather spend a lot more money and get something that's maybe going to charge a little bit faster, be a little bit more cumbersome, or from a known brand. But I mean, you saw it all here first. This is literally all set up and working.
I was going to say it took us like 5 minutes.
Right.
Not even. Most of it was getting it out of the box, but.
Let's take a quick look at this mounting hardware if you were to want to use it. A little Ziploc bag. Okay, yeah, so this right here you put into the wall, screw it in, it's got a little hanging place.
This is your hardware.
Yep, and this is this would actually like plug in like it were a car.
Yeah, like it would hold the. Yeah.
Yep, and then you could drape the cord like this, plug it in right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. I think it's cool that there are more options like this coming to market, which makes sense because a lot more cars are becoming electric. But it's nice that there are options like this where you don't have to spend $500 to have a level 2 charger that may not be in your budget, So it's cool. I mean, anything that can make EV ownership affordable is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, and for someone like you who doesn't use an EV regularly but might just need this available to you, or maybe you owned an Airbnb or something and you wanted a cheap charging solution for people to be able to
if you
have
have if you have a partner with an EV and you occasionally take their car, if you share an EV, it'd be nice to maybe just have your own charger here that you can take, back and forth.
Spare charger, leave it at your parents or something like that if you take vacations there.
Tons of different ways to take advantage of this. So
before we wrap this, let's wind it back up and see how easy it is to get back into the bag.
Okay, so let's unlock the car because it won't let me take the charger out unless I unlock it. So hear that release there. Okay, hold the button, pull it back out. And the way I set this down, it's still pretty much all coiled, so. Get it unplugged here. Ooh, outlet's tight.
Fresh.
Yeah, nice and fresh. Okay. Okay.
You do have multiple bits of Velcro, it looks like, or
just
one that
honestly,
you can
I would just do it like this.
No, it's good to know, yeah.
I mean, you just hold it in one hand and just, like.
You wouldn't have that mounting hardware anymore, so that would go to the side.
Yeah. And just throw it back in your little case and.
So you do kind of have to get it just right.
Yeah.
Shove everything in there.
Oh, no, you don't.
No?
I very lazily did this, and it's going to fit.
And then you could zip it. And
Yep. Look at that. That was zero effort. I didn't even coil it back up properly, and it's back in the case.
Sort of, all right, so no Velcro on the bottom or anything, so this would slosh around, but I wonder if it would fit in the does the Hyundai have, the Hyundai has some underfloor here.
Yeah, well, we can try it in here first, though.
Oh, you can.
How dare you call this a Hyundai?
Yeah. I'm going to get roasted in the comments. Look at this tiny bit of netting. That's adorable.
See if it fits.
That's going to be a no. Now, you could probably have it out of the bag, though, and have it fit in there.
Oh,
Definitely could.
absolutely.
Yeah, so you could have it in the front of a GV60.
I don't think it would fit. I think out of the bag it would fit under the floor.
But you could just put it in the trunk if you didn't want to drive like a Hoon, or if you did want to, maybe in the back seat or something.
Oh, but you know what?
Is it? Oh, we have the net. Look at that. So there it is. The MeGear Skysword 2 portable charger.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward solution.
That closed by itself. Yeah.
It does do that.
I mean, it's just about what I was expecting, and it makes things quite easy.
Yeah.
So
great.
stuff.
Well, thank you to MeGear for sending us one of their chargers. You can pick these up on Amazon. $180, and you're charging your EV, albeit at a bit of slower speed than is possible with a NEMA 1450 outlet. We'll tune in with you if anything weird goes on with the charger, but Chris is going to use this and charge up some EVs. We've got this GV60 as well as a Kia Niro EV coming soon, so some good opportunities. Thank you all for watching.
We're Chris and Charlie with Daily Motor, and as always, level 2 on.